This video is walking you guys through your syllabus and your course calendar, and there are two places you guys can find this. The way that you're kind of working through the modules now is one way, so you can always find it here in the week 1 module. And then the other way you can find it is here on the left menu. So it'll be in both places. You can always find it if you ever need to access it. As you can see, the video that I'm making is going to go right here, and I'm going to walk you guys through this as quickly as I can. There is a quiz that follows this to make sure that you know how to access this information if you need it. But essentially, this course is online, runs from October 10th to December 8th. Your final exam will be a 3-day window between December 5th, which is a Monday, through December 7th, which is a Wednesday. So it'll open at 1 a.m. on the 5th and close at 11:59 p.m. on the 7th. The last day for course withdrawal here is 11/18. And if you need to email me, please use the Canvas email. That's the one that I check every single day. I just put this here as a backup if for whatever reason you can't access your Canvas email. If you need online office hours, there are tools available for that, and that can be done upon request. And like I said, if you need to if you need to contact me, please use the Canvas email. I will answer within 24 hours as long as you are emailing me via Canvas. There is no textbook required for this course. There is a recommended textbook if you would like to get it per the college, but I recommend, you don't need a textbook for this course, so only if you want to buy it would you have to. The only thing that you really do need to make sure you have for this course is Microsoft Word. You can get it for free through the college if you don't have it. If you have a Mac, you cannot turn in major essays as pages files. You can't do it as PDFs. It must be a Word document. That's because we have to meet MLA guidelines here, and if you are turning in another format, it tends to change the formatting. So it can't be text file, pages, PDF, or anything like that, or a Google Doc either. And then just make sure you have access, of course, to Canvas and your email. There is information here for you as far as the COVID protocols. You kind of know this by now. It really doesn't affect the online courses if you are isolating or if you are having to notify the college of your contact with somebody. I'm not sure if that's yeah, I think you do have to still do that, but anyways, if you do that, you're still expected to continue with your online coursework. If you can't make it to class in person, you are still expected to keep up with this coursework. So all the information is there for you, and make sure you kind of understand that information. So this course is a continuation of English 1 and basically takes the skills you learned there and amplifies them, where you are looking at argumentation, research, documentation, analysis. So basically you're learning are incredibly useful skills, things like how to write convincing arguments that you can use and will use really in any field that you go into, whether that's law or business or medicine or marketing, whatever it might be, education. You will use argumentative writing in what you do. So learning these skills is very helpful for any field that you choose to go into. You guys can read the skills and outcomes yourselves, but basically this is an online course, so you need to make sure that you are treating it appropriately, meaning that everything you do is in writing, so make sure you respect everyone in the course, make sure you meet the technical competencies of a college level course. Really the only thing out of here that I want to make sure is clear is that you must submit your essays as Word documents. Your major writing assignments, your essays must be submitted as Word documents. So you can create them on other systems, but they must be submitted as Word. If there's a Canvas issue, of course, there's a Canvas help support line or an email that you can reach if you need to. On average, you'll spend 1 to 3 hours in this class every week. And then, as I said, this is online, so make sure that you are meeting all those requirements. You guys can kind of read all this for yourself. Cell phone really doesn't necessarily apply necessarily to this course, but the information is there if you need it. And there is an online attendance policy. The instructor has the right to drop you with a certain amount of attendance missed. I believe it's 15%. And then you guys can kind of read the rest for yourselves. So makeup and late work policies very clearly want to state that late work and recycled work, or work that is reused from this, say, a previous assignment or another class, is not accepted. So if you try to turn in the same essay you did in your English 1 course, it will notify me through the plagiarism detection tool, and that will be, impact your grade for your essay or your assignment or whatever it might be. Um, Late work is not accepted because you have the ability to not only work at the pace that best suits your schedule every week, so everything is due on Sunday night at 11:59 p.m. Of that week. You are also able to work ahead. So within a unit, you have access to all of the weeks within that unit, so you're able to work ahead if you need to. So if you know that you have a work something coming up, or a family visit, or friends coming to town, make sure that make sure that you take advantage of that and work ahead and get things done, so that you are not scrambling to try and get things done at the last minute. Um, if you email me on Sunday night and ask for an extension, likely you will not get it. Extensions really are for extenuating circumstances only, and also this course moves so quickly, being only 8 weeks, that I want you guys to stay up to speed with where the course is. So if there is something that said, if there is something absolutely extenuating, you land in the hospital for 3 weeks, something like that, of course I will work with you and make sure that you are as on par with the course as we can keep you. So if something like that was the case, then of course you would have to email me, provide some documentation, things like that. So the only other thing I want to point out here, this is just from the college. This just means that you have to write at the college level. We are using MLA formatting in this course. So you need to make sure that all of your documents, your major essays and your major writing assignments meet MLA formatting. So that means double spaced 12-point font, Times Roman, Arial, Cambria, Calibri, 1-inch margins all around, top page numbers in the top right, header in the top left. Sorry, I'm losing my voice, guys. So essentially, this is all pretty simple. Make sure your work meets acceptable qualifications for college level writing. Plagiarism is very simple. Please do not do it. We use a plagiarism detection tool. It is very good. It will not only show me if that work is copied from your own previous work, from another person in this college, from a previous course, from another college. It will show me if something is copied from the internet. It will take me directly to that source. It'll show me the percentage that was copied, and you guys have access to all of the plagiarism reports as soon as you submit, so you can see for yourselves what they're showing. So it's very simple. Please don't do it if you plagiarize. Plagiarism here means not only copying someone else's ideas, but also your own work. So if you plagiarize by self-plagiarizing, by using work from a previous course or a previous assignment, that is also plagiarism. If you do that, you can fail the assignment, you can fail the course, you can have actions taken by the college. You can also be kicked out of your extracurriculars or have punitive actions taken. So it's just not worth it for a 3 to 4 page paper. That the many things that could happen. So please don't do it. It's pretty simple. Okay. In this course, you have 3 major essays, 3 units. Like I said, it's going to go quick because we only have 8 weeks. So your first essay is 2 to 3 pages. It's a short argument essay that does not require any source material. This is purely written argumentation. The second essay is a research essay where you keep the same basically topic and stance as your first essay, and you expand on that, you revise it, and you add additional research. So that'll be 4 to 5 pages. And then your third essay is a literary analysis essay. We're going to read several different short stories. You're going to have the opportunity to choose whichever you like best, or whichever speaks to you most, and then you'll write a literary analysis essay over that, 2.5 to 3.5 pages. Grading, everything will be kept up to date in the grade book, so you'll always see where you are. The breakdown is here. The assignment breakdown is pretty clear. It's essay 1s and 2 are 20%, essay 3 is 15. Your final exam is 10. The final exam is required by the college. Your discussion boards collectively are 10%. Your quizzes are 10%. Your journals and major writing assignments are 10%, and your participation grade is 5. Your homeworks and tests will be, you guys will have basically everything on a regular basis. You'll know what's coming up. Like I said, you can access weeks ahead. I'll send you an email every Monday morning that outlines the week's assignments just as a reminder. Um, it's certainly not something you need to take action on. I'll also put it in the announcements tab so you have a reminder every Monday morning of what that week's assignments are. And the final exam, like I said, will take place during finals week. There's a 3-day window. Once you begin the exam at a time of your choosing in that 3-day window, you'll have 2 hours to complete it. There is a little bit of extra credit offered at the end of the course, and the online evals are on there as well. And then essentially a note from the college that says it is up to you to make sure that you meet the academic and ethical standards set forth by the college. Last but not least, if you need an accommodation, please contact the accommodations coordinator for the college. They will make sure that any paperwork or any necessities are sent to me, information is signed, and then we'll make sure any accommodations are needed or are met that are needed. And again, this is equal opportunity, so make sure that you are respecting everyone in the course. Like I said, everything you say is in writing, so be respectful of everyone in the course, be respectful of myself, and like I said, if anything needs to change on this, it can change. A quick overview of this course schedule, just so you get the layout. There is 3 weeks to our first unit, and so that's weeks 1, 2, and 3. That will take us from kind of the basics, the foundations, up through how do you break down an argument, how do you read an argument, and then of course how do you write one. And then you will have an outline that you'll do, and then you'll submit your first essay on October 30th. Then unit number 2 will open up. That's weeks 4 and 5. Like I said, basically you will be taking the same topic and stance as your first essay and expanding on it with additional research. So you're going to basically learn how to use research, how to find research, how to analyze it, how to evaluate it, and then how to integrate it into your essay. And your second essay is due on November 13th. And then week 3 will open up, and I'm sorry, unit 3 will open up, and that's week 6, 7, 8, and then essentially to finals week. So you have no work over week 7, which is your Thanksgiving week, but this week you'll read a couple of different short stories. You'll do some assignments with those. You'll understand how to break down a piece of literature, and then when you come back, you will have basically a week to work on your essay. So you will watch the essay assignment sheet explanation, and then you'll do an outline and submit your essay by Sunday, December 4th. I should note also that you have any assignments that are graded technically have 2 weeks to return them to you guys. I grade them much more quickly in terms of the smaller assignments, the blogs, the discussion boards, things like that. Major writing assignments, I do have multiple classes, so sometimes it takes a week, sometimes it takes 2. And then the last week here is finals week, and like I said, it'll be available to you from Monday the 5th to Wednesday the 7th of December, and there's an extra credit assignment in there as well. So that should be it. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys move on to the next assignment. Let me know if you have any questions.